radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Stationhead in the description. Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is the different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Sagittarius for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Wherever you have the Sag placement in your chart, you could apply this to. Before you get started, check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check out my free radio show in the description. I pull cards for every Zodiac sign. We listen to music. It is super fun over there. And yeah, Sag, let's get into what's going on for you guys. What are the messages for Sagittarius? All right, let's get into it. This is for you, not for them. Okay, Sagittarius. The first card that we have here is Receive. You're a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. So definitely an energy of something coming in here. Love, kindness, happiness. You deserve all of those things, but I gotta be honest, I am getting this energy of you guys, you know, kind of reaching out to someone to let them know how they affected you, how they made you feel, so that you can close a cycle. And that is for you, in order for you to be able to receive, in order for you to be able to move on. It's not for that other person. It's also so we can start that process again of giving and receiving, so that you can have that energy come towards you. We have reach out. So for some of you, this is either the final step. For some of you, this is making amends with someone you haven't talked to in a while. A friend, could be a family member. Definitely someone important though. Reach out. We know that you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where it is offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept however support is presented to you. Ooh, interesting. So you may be reaching out to your spiritual team like, I feel so lonely, like, can you just send me someone? And the universe is like, we've kind of hinted at what needs to be done here. That friendship that ended, maybe it didn't have to end, or maybe it's time to forgive, you know, or that's the last step in order for you to receive someone new. You know, there's two different energies. For some of you, you're going to be reconnected with someone of the past, and you are being prompted to reach out to them and initiate contact. For some of you, closing that cycle, forgiving that person is the last thing kind of in the way of you being able to receive some new energy. You got to clear that space. But we have let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all of the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we only have your best intentions at heart, and we'll do everything in our power to protect you. So yeah, you guys, tapping into this energy, the universe is definitely looking for you to trust that this isn't all going to be for nothing. At the end of the day, this is for you. You know, and this isn't necessarily, I mean, if you have fault, Sag, apologize. If you have a fault in something, apologize. Allow someone to communicate to you how they were affected, what they feel about the situation, and vice versa, you know, and this is all for you to be able to move on. Even though it may benefit them to have this cleared versus feeling guilty forever for, you know, what's happened or what they've done, this is specifically for you. This isn't for another person. And then we have cleanse. So it's like clearing the air, clearing the energy so that you can move forward. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, and tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It is time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. And I feel like this is a part of that. Mind, body, and soul. If you're seeing a lot of 333, that's also a sign for you. And then we have stay connected. We're all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source, yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to source. All right, let's see what else we get. are the messages for Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to know? Yeah, because at the end of the day, this is just kind of holding you back. Sag, we have Death and Five of Swords in reverse. So it's like you really don't want to be stubborn on this one. Don't be stubborn on this one. Don't drag your feet on this one. There is someone who you should reach out to. And on their end, honestly, I run into it all the time, like in personal readings, where it's like even when people do you wrong and they know that they've done you wrong, it's still kind of like an extra step that you have to take to get to a space where it's like, okay, so because I know that I did this person wrong, I'm going to take full responsibility and I'm going to let them know. A lot of people will just kind of transmute that. They'll say, I will never do that again to another person, and move forward. Or they're just so embarrassed, or they feel so guilty that they don't want to reach out. So it's like, just do it. It's for you, you know? It's like, should they come back and make amends? Absolutely. But will they? That's a matter of their free will and how they're feeling, you know? But you deserve, at the end of the day, you deserve to be released here. We got the Two of Pentacles. So definitely feel an energy of you guys kind of straddling the fence. On one end, I'm seeing some of you guys kind of make your life comfortable without the things that your new cycle would include, or some of you guys are trying to go around this. And I don't know where that will, you know, take you. Like some of you guys are just saying, I'm just going to work harder and I'm going to grind out and, you know, F them. And, you know, you're just kind of like, you know what, I'm going to move forward. Yeah, I'm going to get my pentacles. We got the Six of Pentacles here. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to get my abundance and I'm going to make a new life for myself. And the universe is like, this could all be so much easier if you could just swallow your pride and go about it this way. And even if someone decides to use their free will to say, you know what, no, I'm still going to be childish, that's what I said, this is for you. It doesn't matter. It's not about them at all. You will be released to your Ten of Cups, to your Six of Pentacles, to abundance, to true love, to the life that you want. But you know, you got to end the cycle. Also, you may benefit from a cord cutting ceremony, just so you can energetically feel that, because a lot of times if you reach out and you're kind of ghosted or left on red, like, you know that you've done your part, but at the same time it still kind of feels like something is missing. So after you do that, you may want to do a cord cutting so you can energetically feel the difference, or get someone who does spell work to do a cord cutting for you. Ace of Cups in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. Let's keep going. Yeah, and no one's hitting the same, you know, out here for you romantically. It's like, and this is why you got so much to offer. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. You guys really do have so much to offer that it's hard for you to see yourself reflected in other people these days. Ace of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. It just seems like you're dealing with a bunch of children, like a bunch of kids. Like everyone's so under evolved. This is the card that I actually wanted to come out. We got the Tower in reverse. Definitely avoiding a lot of avoidance energy here. Yeah, that's what I can say. Swallow your pride. This is for you. We have the Tower in reverse and the Hanged One in reverse. So it's like you really don't want to surrender to this. You've gotten this message. Ooh. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups here. This is soulmate energy, divine counterpart energy. You know, if this was a relationship that broke you, made you feel this way, just know that making amends, Sag, will connect you with, you know, someone who isn't going to do that, a better quality partner. You've been dealing with these lackluster, you know, people here moving forward because you still have that karmic backup. You still have that energy on you. Regardless if you were in the wrong or not, that cycle has not fully been closed out, even though it is over. The cycle itself is still kind of open, you know. We got to put that nail in the coffin. So if you just think of this as being for you, then the scales will be allowed to balance and you will be set free to move forward and experience a Two of Cups relationship, someone who has the capacity, the capability to love you. Ace of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Wands. Okay, I'm now hearing that some of you guys just don't want to start this over again because you may feel weak to this person. Like you feel like you may end up wrapped back up in a cycle with this person. Maybe you've tried to speak to them before and you just get sucked back in, or you end up, you know, you don't want to reopen old wounds, things that you've taken so much time to actually get over. I mean, honestly, there's no way around that one. I don't even know what to say about that. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. But at least the cycle will be over and you'll be able to move forward. I mean, honestly, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, I feel like with all you have to offer with that Knight of Pentacles and the Justice card coming through, it's going to be so like, I definitely get this ripple effect where it's going to be like, I don't think you'll get sucked in again. I genuinely don't feel like you guys are going to get sucked in again. It's going to be so, I don't know how to describe this. Like the energy is going to be so different. The universe is going to start to provide for you immediately. That it's going to be, it's like, it's not even going to be a concern of yours whether or not you'll be able to get away from this person. Like for an example, if this is a romantic partner, you're closing the cycle with them. It kind of opens some old wounds, sure, but then we have this new person coming through like super quickly here, or your circumstances changing. Maybe you're getting a job that's allowing you to travel, so you're immediately kind of taken out of that place. Like this event, this closure is going to have a ripple effect on your life to where I do not feel like you'll fall back into this, even if it's like really hard for you. We have wedding and unrequited love, so it's easy in a way for you to walk away from this, considering all that you're walking into. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. The universe is also telling me, Sag, I know you haven't been around this person in a while, but their energy does not hit the same. You see straight through them. You know who they are. I don't even think you're going to be attracted to them. If anything, your shadow side is going to be attracted to them and may want to give it another go, but I don't see you, Sag, being like, oh yeah, this is that person. Like, and I have someone like this in my life who I literally have to stay away from because I just know, it's just, I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out personally myself. Like, does that feeling ever go away? Because it's not that I want them. It's just like, you know, being toxic is kind of fun, to be honest. At least to me it is. And that's a part of my shadow side that I have to recognize and set my life up to avoid, not to get into those situations. Be aware of it, but set your life up to where you're not in those positions. We have the wedding card. This situation involves marriage is what it says at the bottom of that card. So that's what I'm saying. Like, a situation as lackluster as this, it's not going to pull you back in when you complete the cycle and then you start to get these serious love offers that are so different. It's going to be so easy, you know, to stay out of this cycle. So easy. We have you deserve love and pay attention to the red flags. It's all about trusting yourself moving forward, Sag. The signs are cautioning you is what it says at the bottom, and pay attention to the red flags. If you make amends with someone, or, you know, and you don't, for that's another thing, you don't have to, like, you know, be back friends with this person. But when you get to that space where the beef is cleared, like, pay attention to the red flags within yourself and other people. If you realize, when things start to feel okay, I start to feel like this can work, make note of that, pay attention to that, and move forward accordingly. Because that's what a lot of people do when they're in relationships that aren't good for them. They hang on to, like, oh, we're having a really good day. No, this can work. What I was thinking all last night about how horrible this relationship is null and void, because we had a good day, so this can work. Don't bank on that. You got to recognize that in yourself, that you'll allow yourself to kind of settle back into old habits, old patterns, if you have a time where it feels good. So acknowledge your own red flags, and also red flags in another person. If they're trying to pressure you to just get back into it and things again, like, that's a red flag. Like, dude, we just made amends. Why are you trying to move so fast into this? If you can see that your person, you know, has not grown and evolved and things like that, like, acknowledge those things. Don't allow those things to kind of be swept under the rug. At the end of the day, you deserve love. At the bottom of this card, it says you are lovable, and that is 100% what you deserve. Just pure love here. And it's time to end this toxic cycle. We literally have the Justice card come out of this deck too. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for you and your beliefs. Yeah, this is for you. Not anyone else, just for you. Other messages for Sagittarius? Let's pull some moon cards. Yeah, we got the full moon. At the bottom of this card, it says surrender to the divine. So the divine has been wanting you to do this, and you know this. You know that this is for you. Surrender, okay? New moon and Gemini and the waxing crescent moon. Communication is key, is what it says at the bottom of this card. This doesn't have to be someone you've been in an all-out relationship with. This is whoever hurt you. It could be a friendship even. It could be, you know, the situation with your parents. I wish I would have said that closer to the beginning of this reading. But this could be healing with parents or a family member, you know, a manager, someone, a coworker, just healing. Communication is key. They have to know how they impacted you so they know not to move that way moving forward. And you deserve and need to allow yourself to experience healing as well through having this conversation. And then we have the waxing crescent moon at the bottom of this one. It says have faith in your dreams. So everything you want is very much so possible, but there are steps that need to be taken to get there, Sag. So that is what I have for you guys this week. Check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Check out my free radio show, also in the description. And that is what I have for you this week, Sagittarius. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Stationhead in the description.